Yo, what's up guys? It's the Insane Game Freak here. Feels like I haven't done this in a while. Probably because I haven't. The last few videos I've made have all been like live streams. And then E3. And I haven't really made the videos I wanted to make. Other than the obvious, the video I really wanted to make was the obvious Nintendo 1 E3. But I think all the Nintendo fans are doing victory laps with their Mario Maker 2. Next week is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. And then the week after that is Fire Emblem Three Houses, and that's only in fucking July, so I think we chillin'. But the point of this video, which should be short because I had to turn the AC off for this because I don't want to disturb you with any background noise. At the same time, it's Georgia and it's hot, so I don't want to be standing up here too long with this shit, alright? But the point I want to hit, which is funny because we're talking about something wet. Anyways, one of the announcements that happened before E3 is a game that I care about very deeply. It's a remaster of an old game from, I wanted to say 2003 or 4. And this shit is bar none one of the most exciting remasters I've heard being announced, probably period for me. For me personally, this is a childhood favorite. And as you can tell by the title, in this, it's SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain! I can hear you. Aye, aye, Captain! So I kind of want to geek out about SpongeBob. There's got to be a quicker... Battle for Bikini Bottom. There is no quick way to say it, so we're going to just say Battle for Bikini Bottom. This game, to me, is the amalgamation of my SpongeBob love. Now, I know the movie game came out like the year later when the movie came out. And the movie game isn't like terrible by any means, depending on what review you watch. But at the same time, the movie game I don't personally think is as good as Battle for Bikini Bottom. Battle for Bikini Bottom for me was, I think it was one of those games that fully translated what I loved about the show into a video game while also having the video game be fun as hell. Battle for Bikini Bottom is not what I would consider like a super complex game. Essentially, it's just using the Super Mario 64 format. That's literally all it's doing. And it's just running with it. But it does it well, and it pays homage to the source material. There's a bunch of love and care into the damn game. Whether it's the casual references to things in the show, that's probably one of the best things about it. It's essentially one big homage to the show without being like a clip show. It allows itself to be its own thing while also being SpongeBob. And that's what I want, damn it. I want a SpongeBob game that still has its own unique flair. They maintain the majority of the voice cast, I think it's Mermaid Man's voice actor and Mr. Krabs' voice actor are the only two. And it just, I love this game. I can't even... And it's weird because, like I said, as a platformer, it's not doing anything super crazy by any means. But it has a lot of love and care into it. And you can tell the developers enjoyed or at least knew their SpongeBob material. Because there's constant references to these seasons that came out before this game throughout the whole game, with the talking fish head from the news popping up during boss fights and whatnot, or even at the beginning of the goddamn game in the first place. Some of its humor with SpongeBob's house is essentially a tutorial in the game, and in one of the tutorials is to introduce you to what SpongeBob's health is, which is his underwear. And the way the game introduces you to damage, which is that you're reading a sign and they drop an anvil on you. It's like, oh, it's like this now you need the underwear because you just lost a piece of health. No, that's not a part of the tutorial. Go get your health. You just lost some health. I love that to death. They try to represent pretty much the majority of the areas, and some of them they had to get creative with because they haven't been shown all that much in the show. For example, Kelp Forest, which most people would agree is probably the worst level in the game. I think by default it was bad just because it was fucking dark. Darker than actual rock bottom. Which is crazy to me. Which is just, I love how there are a lot of situational references. Like, when you go to the candy machine in Rock Bottom, the bus drive, just like a small cutscene of the bus driving, stopping, and driving off, which is a reference to the show, because during that episode, SpongeBob could never catch the bus. He wanted to get this piece of candy, but he kept missing the bus every time it happened. I love that kind of shit, and I'm super excited that there's a remaster of it. Now, I need to see footage. That's where I'm at right now. Now, like I said, THQ Nordic announced this remaster like the week before, or like I think it was the week before E3 started. So I feel like this announcement got buried. But guy, if this game comes out and it's like a faithful, beautiful remaster like they're implying it is, which is that we've already seen some graphical screenshots. It's definitely looking more like the newer style, which some people might be for or against. I think the only character I never liked in the new style is actually SpongeBob himself. I don't know what it is. He just seems less spongy, if that's a word. I don't know if that's considered a word, but yeah, that's what he feels like. He doesn't feel as like spongy as he used to. Other than that, we know there's supposed to be like online multiplayer. They're putting back in content like the rumored Squidward boss that we never got to see. There's actually like a version of the SpongeBob robot boss at the end of the game that has another form that we never got to see, which is the Muscle Bob Buff Pants reference one. That one was never used. They just kind of used the karate SpongeBob, and I don't know how to explain it, you go. Like, I know a lot of people, for a lot of people, it was like Super Mario 64 or Sunshine. That wasn't my first one, but that was the one I was the most dedicated to. And why? Because it was attached to an IP I gave a shit about. I was a SpongeBob maniac, like most of my 90s brethren and sister. Hey, sisters! The point is, I was very dedicated. So that game kind of, I think, hit me in the right area where I wanted to beat it, but I wanted to see what was coming next. Also, the music is gold. The music is golden in this fucking game. Love the soundtrack, yo. I can't even explain to you. Especially the Flying Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman's theme. God, it's so good. It's so good. I love this game. It's one of those games that honestly I think I could replay multiple times and not get tired of. It's one of the few platformers that do that for me. That and probably a few Sonic titles. Which actually, I'm curious, actually in retrospect, put in the comments, would you want me to make like a top 10 like most replayable games list? Let me know. Also, subscribe and click the bell notification icon so you can get notified on videos and streaming and whatnot. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch in the description below. I'm just super excited for the game. I just want to see footage of it. I already know what the game is. I played the shit out of the game, and the game's only $30. I just need to see footage, and I need to make sure the Switch version runs correctly. If those two things check out, I'm good to motherfucking go. This game will be bought regardless. I want that to be stated. Even if I don't get it on Switch, the game will be bought if it's good. God, I hope it's good. But I just need to see it now. Thank you, THQ Nordic. I appreciate it. Which is funny because you guys were the original, not the developer, but you were the original publisher, THQ. Heavy Iron Studios is the one who developed the game, but still. I can't wait. I can't wait. But please, tell me your thoughts and comments, and if you're excited about this game. The movie game probably would be the next thing on the list, although I think the movie game isn't as loved because it's a very rehashy. Due to one, its quick development cycle, and then two, its retelling of the movie. I mean, it has a lot of cool elements to it, but I think the game design isn't as tight in that game. But leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Is there any other old school games? Are you excited for, what is it, Destroy All Humans, and then Darksiders Genesis, I think was the other one that THQ announced that they were remastering? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's the game. Play to win. And I will catch you guys later.